Special thanks to TROY-BILT for sponsoring a portion of this video. Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Jorge. Today I'm here in the backyard because I want to give it a mini makeover. Honestly, there's some things that I've been putting off and I definitely want to get to them today. And then we can do a cute little picnic at the end, a little setup. I have a really cool idea planned. But first, it needs a little bit of work. Let's get started. Okay, I'm not gonna put this off any longer. So a couple of weeks ago, a new fence was put up. I really like it, but I wanna add some color just to kind of make it more cohesive in terms of the color tone. So I got some stain / sealer to prolong the life of the wood. So we're gonna go ahead and apply it. I actually saw this thing on YouTube where you can apply it with like those pumps. So I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's see. This is without rhyme or reason. Well, just kidding. I tried it, didn't work out for me, so I'm just gonna use my airless sprayer and give it a go. I don't know about you, but I find it very satisfying to see those time lapses of people using a spray gun or like those sprayers. And this is my first time actually using this airless sprayer. Very impressed with it so far. I'll link it below in case you're interested. But essentially, I'm just using this to spray on the entire stain. Also using the cardboard to protect for overspray. Okay, so I want you to see the difference between the two. So this is stained. This over here, not stained. And I really like how this, you can still see the wood grain, but it kind of brings a little bit more cohesion, especially with like those darker knots and stuff. I spent all afternoon spraying the entire fence, which went rather quickly compared to like doing by hand. Now there were some areas where I had some overspray and had to go in with a brush afterwards. I think I just left the tip open too much, but that's pretty much it. Also, a little bit delicate around the plants here, trying not to kill anything. New day, new fence, new pimple. Like, I don't know what happened. Look at this. It just happened overnight. Anyways, new fence. I'm really happy with the color of it. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I would have gone with something a little bit lighter, but overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it brings some cohesion. This area was a little bit tricky because I had to get behind the plants here. Trying my best not to kill them. Here's a little trellis idea. You could just take some old wood and put some chicken wire, and you can help your vines sort of grow onto it. Maybe I should paint them, I don't know, but pretty neat. There is still a little bit over, I don't know if you can see over in the back area. There's still some fence back there that I need to stain, but I ran out of stains, so I'm gonna have to go get some more. In the meantime, I feel like this yard needs some love because it's overgrown. Let's take care of it. As you know, I've been loving my TROY-BILT tools because they make my yard work easier to do and not feel like a chore. Now, in a previous video, I tried out the TB22 curved shaft string trimmer and the LE720 Trimmer Plus add-on lawn edger, and I absolutely love them. Both tools are easy to use and help my lawn stay looking sharp. As a leader in outdoor, TROY-BILT offers products for lawn maintenance and garden care. Their tools help take outdoor spaces to the next level, providing clean edges and well-manicured yards. Now, the TB22 curved shaft string trimmer helps you get to the hard-to-reach areas. For example, these shrubs are here actually kind of close to the fence, and it's hard to reach with the lawnmower, but the string trimmer really helps get into those areas. This gas string trimmer features a 25cc 2-cycle lightweight engine that is comfortable for anybody to use. Comes with the dual-line bump head with a 0.095-inch line for precise cutting. The spring assist technology allows for easier pull starts, while the multi-position adjustable handle reduces vibration and operator fatigue, making it simple to use for novices and experts alike. While I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the edges because who doesn't love those crisp, clean edges? So I'm gonna use this. So this is the LE720 Trimmer Plus add-on attachment. So basically with this attachment, it just goes right onto the trimmer, so you don't have to buy a whole nother machine, which is perfect for saving space, time, and energy. You can use the LE720 Trimmer Plus add-on lawn edger to edge your driveway, walkways, and flower beds with ease. The hardened steel blade has an adjustable depth up to 2.5 inches, and the large guide wheel always helps keep you in the straight path. Look at that. Oh my gosh, the results are so satisfying. I highly recommend that you try these amazing products for yourself. So be sure to click on the link in the description box so you can take a look at TROY-BILT's catalog, shop, and learn more about their product offering. And TROY-BILT tools and products are available at major retailer outlets, including the Home Depot, Costco, Menards, Tractor Supply Company. And of course, thanks again to TROY-BILT for partnering in today's video. Let's keep going. If anybody knows how to deal with ants, because they have been getting crazy around here. Like the little tiny ants, esquilines, that's what they're called in Spanish. That's what we call them. I don't know. Like it crawls up my leg and like, anyways, we're out here, fresh mowed lawn, amazing new day, fresh haircut. I'm feeling good. You know what? I'm feeling so good that I'm gonna stain this table. In fact, as you can see here, it's looking a little bit rough. It does get water every day, so I want to make sure I protect it. And the old sealer slash stain's not doing it anymore, so I'm gonna give it another coat. I don't want to be too matchy with this brown. I kind of like this being lighter, so I'm gonna go in with something a little bit lighter. I probably should do a light sanding on top. I'm not in the mood to sand though, you know? It's one of those days, like, I don't want to sand. Well, that's just too bad because I had no other choice than to sand this down. I didn't go too heavy with it, just a light sanding just to knock off some of that, you know, lingering wood and old stain. Next, I applied some of my stain here. I don't remember the exact color that I have, but maybe I'll put it down below if I remember. Giving it probably just one coat, to be honest with you. Kind of like a ghost coat. I still want to be able to see some of that wood. Okay, so while we wait for that, I was on Pinterest kind of looking for some ideas for kind of how to like make a picnic table a little bit more special for like a picnic or something. And so I saw these sort of like trellises, or I don't know what we can call them, but I'll put a picture right here for reference. Something kind of that I could like put up and easily tear down as needed. See if I can do it easily, not so complicated. So I went to the hardware store and grabbed some of these pieces of wood. So these are 2x2s, I think. 2x2 by 8 foot pieces of wood. Okay, so hopefully you can see here, but the idea basically is, so I would put these as such, like kind of cross them, and then here in the middle I'm gonna put some of these like bolts. These are like $1 to like, you know, hold it into place. I would put like a stretcher, I guess. I would cut something up just so that it doesn't move around. Putting this together turned out to be quite simple. The first thing I did was drilled a hole for the bolt. To be honest, this kind of reminds me of an art easel. It's pretty much the same concept. Well, maybe not really. Opening it up as such just to test, making sure it fits. Yes, it fits. Cool. Awesome. Now let's go ahead and cut the stretcher. That's what I'm going to call it. And that'll do it for today. The following morning, I decided to paint it black. I felt like this would give it a more modern look, especially when paired next to the table. Honestly, putting this together isn't that hard, I feel like, and it could easily be taken down. Let's make this whimsical. So, since we already have this up, I'm going to put some of these, like, you know, patio string lights. Now I think we need some greenery or something. Looking at the Pinterest photos, there's some sort of greenery up here. So I'm going to go cut some branches from the tree. We got our greens right here. I was going to use some zip ties, but I cannot find them, so I'm just going to use some jute twine. I hope it's strong enough, and I'm just going to tie this around the top there. I got some of these paper lantern balls from the party store. I feel like that could, oh, I just ripped it. That could look kind of nice. Could probably put some like tea lights. Actually, if it's paper, probably would burn down the house, but maybe some like lights or something, or not. I just like them as it is. Okay, let's set the table. So here's a little tip for you. If you are looking for kind of like a budget-friendly tablecloth that's kind of has that linen look, but way less, use a drop cloth. I got this from the hardware store. I think it was like $9. It's a pretty big size, probably too big for the table, so I'm just gonna fold it in half. I mean, I really like sort of that beige color. Kind of looks like linen, you know? At this point, it is time to set the table, and there's something special about al fresco dining, especially in the summertime, the summer heat. Of course, I'm gonna layer in my vintage brass candle holders that you know I love. I actually have a huge collection. It wouldn't even fit on the table, but layering different heights, adding a little bit of patina, and especially having some fun with the candles. Of course, you cannot have an outdoor dinner without some fresh flowers. This morning, I took a little trip to my local flower farm to pick out some different flowers. You to smell this lavender. It's incredible. Aren't these beautiful? Look at these colors. This color palette actually influenced the color palette for the tapered candles. All right, friend, that'll do it for today's video. Just a simple backyard makeover, nothing too crazy, but a little bit of patience and a little bit of love. We've got this yard back up to par. Can't wait to have some dinner with family soon. And I really want to thank TROY-BILT for partnering in today's video. Seriously, a manicured lawn makes a huge difference. So be sure to click on the link in the description box so you can learn how you can beautify your yard. But the real question is, what's for dinner? I don't know. Honestly, probably takeout food. Maybe Mexican or Thai food. Probably Thai food. But again, thanks again so much for watching. Before you go, check out my DIY outdoor pot video. I made these large cement pots that I think you're gonna love. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. Also, a couple of ideas for outdoor decor and things like that. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Choking over here.